I know you're out there, Hoka. I don't know where you're hiding, but I know you're out there and I know you're watching this video. I think you're on your last legs now, because you've let people down so many times. This is your last hurrah, Hoka, the last roll of the dice. And I think you need to heed my advice, because I'm seeing things out there that you're not seeing. I've been watching your videos, listening to your podcasts, and reading your essays for 10 years, Hoka. I know how you think, to a degree, and I know what makes you tick. I'm already inside your head, Hoka. But I will not use this information for malevolent purposes, because I know enough about you to know that you're not a man I would want to mess with. You're like the Lord of Darkness, Hoka. I've watched you destroy people and their souls on a whim. I don't know whether you're a sociopath or not, but I've definitely seen glimpses of the dark triad traits within you, Hoka. You're a great orator of truth, Hoka, and I think there's great power in that. You speak truth to power like no one else can, and if you harness this power and use it for good rather than evil, you would be a force to be reckoned with in this world. Now that's all out the way, it's time that we discuss some more practical matters. If you've been watching the videos that people have been making about you lately, then you'll know there's an imposter out there on YouTube named Steve Hoca who's leaving comments on these videos that people are making about you, Hoka. And some of the people responding to this troll in the YouTube comments seem to think he's the real Steve Hoca. To me, it's pretty obvious that the guy's a troll, not only from the things he says, but also the fact that his avatar is a picture of the Riddler with Steve Hoca's face photoshopped onto it. Now let me segue into my next point. There's growing unrest and disunity in the community that you created, Hoka. Your own fan base is becoming more and more disgruntled as time goes on. They're disgruntled that you're not keeping your word and you're not delivering on your promises. There's people out there who are making Steve Hoca videos every day, and some of these people are raging at things that Steve Hoca has done and said. YouTubers like Staying Sane Amid the Insanity and Patty H are seething at Hoca's attacks on Hell by the Dashboard Light. Patty H is saying he's going to dox you and he's going to get you kicked off YouTube for good, Hoka. And I know that you always say you don't care about people doxing you, but I think that's bullshit. I think you're putting on a front. You're putting on a brave face and pretending like you don't care. I mean, let me ask you this, Hoka. If you don't care about being doxed and you don't care about people in real life finding out about your content, then why do you keep wiping your videos? You've done this at least 4 times, Hoka. You go through phases where you make regular content, great content I might add, and then you pull all your videos off your channel and disappear off the face of the earth. I know you're going to do this again. I would bet my fucking house on it. It takes time to grow an audience on YouTube, Hoka, and if you'd been making content consistently over the last 10 years and leaving your videos up, instead of doing these disappearing acts, then you would have had a huge audience by now. So anyway, this guy Patty H has been doing Steve Hoca videos constantly, like every day. He's recently pulled most of those videos down, or maybe YouTube pulled them down, I don't know. But he just uploaded one titled, Steve Hoca, Are You Talking Shit About Hell by the Dashboard Light? And in this video he's talking about doxing Hoca and destroying him and this and that, with heavy metal music playing in the background. And let me tell you, this video is fucking hilarious. I was sitting there laughing my ass off through the whole thing. But the point is, Hoka, there are people out there like this guy who are coming after you. They are trying to expose you and get you kicked off YouTube. So here's my advice for you, Hoka. You need to start afresh. Start a new YouTube channel. Call it whatever you want, but don't use your real name as the channel name for crying out loud. And don't show your face on camera. Or if you do show your face on camera, then wear sunnies or a baseball cap to conceal your face a little bit. Or sit in the dark so that the shadows conceal your identity. In the past, you've gone from one extreme to the other. At one time, you were making videos talking right up close to the camera with your face fully exposed so that the world could see who you are. Then you pulled all the videos from your channel and you started making those fireside chat videos where you didn't show your face on camera at all. What I'm trying to tell you, Hoka, is that there is a happy medium where you can show yourself on camera without revealing your identity. And you do that by concealing part of your face and not using your real name. That's what you should be doing, Hoka. Instead of making all these videos where you expose your identity so completely and then regretting it later and pulling it down. and then being a hypocrite by coming out and criticizing other people for not using their real name and not showing their face on camera. And last but not least, stop attacking other YouTubers, Hoca. Attack the system, not the individuals who are slaves to it.